Oh no, it might be too wide to get through. Son of a gun, that is too. I need my harvester and actually send that off up to whatever field it is. Send me just over here, actually get it up and running.
Where are you getting to harvest?
Canola.
Where do you deliver?
Aye?
Where do you deliver to?
No idea. Oh, I should have checked if it's a grain mill, right? Shoot.
Oil mill. Yeah, make sure it isn't that.
Oil mill. So I've got to get rid of that.
It is?
Yep.
Fuck.
Oi, do you mind? That's twice today, buddy, and this is a PG stream.
Sorry, yeah.
Damn.
That was a $14,000 contract. Son of a gun. The reason I can't take it, ladies and gentlemen, is because Smudo owns the contract. Owns the oil mill. So he
So I
gets...
have to take that, right?
Yep.
If it comes up again.
Yeah, I'll click on it in a second and just return an implement thing, but...
Oh, damn it.
I need to swap my tractors around for the marathon. Alright, let's do that. Harvesting, collect. All right, field 42. Yeah, just be careful, Smitty. Just because with my
No,
terms and
I'm-
agreement, I'll let you know, just with my terms and agreement with Twitch, if there's anything that's non-PG, I'm supposed to have for mature audience.
I'm truly sorry. It was not on purpose.
Yeah. I shall try. I don't know. Just trying to think the best way to do this. I don't know if my small whales, but actually find out because I'll be better off using the small tractor for this if I can. There's my garage. So, mowers. That requires 250 horsepower. That's 95, so that's 300 watt, 345 in total. A medium tractor has 355, so there'll be barely enough to make the mowers go, but not enough horsepower to make the tractor go. So I'm stuck with this one. How's your farmer here, mate? How you doing, buddy? What you up to, man? See all the planting's done. Just confirmation that I can root. All stalking you. We spent most of the stream today having the International Ducks Early Day, which is complaining about giants. And their infinite wisdom that they possess. But yeah, I played a little bit earlier today myself. Have you got, did you pre-order Modern Warfare 2? I did. Hopefully I don't regret it.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna straight up buy it. I'm probably not gonna pre-order it.
No, I thought since I actually had the available funds,
No,
and
I got other games on my mind at the moment.
you're gonna get to have a
No,
go
no,
at the open beta.
Open beta.
Not yet. No. As long as they make the controls as responsive as Vanguard and Cold War, because I went back and played a little bit of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the mouse is so slow, I can't get it right setting or anything else like that. It always feels sluggish. Where Cold War's a lot more precise. Oh,
We're
fine.
using modern style guns, not modern guns, sort of thing.
Yeah, but that's what it feels like. The modern gun feels so heavy when you're running around with it, you know. But even with like the big M82 and stuff, which are big clunky things, there's still a bit more precision there. For me, anyway. Alright, this can go up the field 18 while I quickly pick up my grass. Is it 18? Yeah, it does feel 18. What am I looking for? I'm looking for you. That's what I'm looking for. Here's my other problem. I don't have enough silage to actually cover field 18. Mind you, if there's any good time to do that at the moment and not worry about having a contract finished on the same day is now, isn't it? Because I didn't really miss out with Field 71. For a lot of it we had to skip because there was no contracts.
Yeah, you didn't miss out at all since you still had one contract slot free.
I was actually talking to Mr. Dux earlier. He's back up and running again. His PC's back and everything else like that, and he's up and running. He didn't even know about the contract issue. It came out with the last patch. Actually, I've got to take his link for Twitch off too, out of the thing. He's given up on Twitch.
Okay. That sucks.
He's just going to stick with YouTube if he streams, or Facebook, I believe. So, yeah. I can't convey how depressing, really convey how depressing this is. I know we spent most of the last stream as well, all the streams moaning about it, but I suppose that sort of gives you an indication how depressing it is. And the funny thing is I wouldn't be complaining about it still if they fixed it already. But my concern is how long it's going to take, so I don't know. I mean, if there's not going to be that much contracts a day, if we're going to get through most of the year, we might as well make this the last farming sim one until they fix the issue. If they fix the issue. Just sort of getting to that stage now if you're wondering if they're going to fix it, because there are some things in 19 they didn't even bother fixing. They knew it was an issue, acknowledged it was an issue and said, no, we're not going to bother.
Was there anything this game breaking?
Well, there were a few, you know. I mean, a lot of ones they said no to weren't that game breaking, but I mean, and it's not game, you can still play the game, it's just, it's breaking a lot of people's style of gameplay. It's forcing them to choose something different, which is not what they like, might not like. Like I said, I mean, there's people on the forum who've said that they've given up on their saves that they've worked on for ages because of this issue, because they can't do what they want to do anymore.
Mm.
Because eventually people are going to get upset and start really getting at giants, and they'll be quicker to fix that by deleting their messages than they will to actually fix the issue. Instead of sitting there and going, okay, we'll put our hand up, we see you getting really frustrated about it, we'll get onto it for you guys, your valid customers. They won't, they'll just delete the message and sweep it under the rug. And that is a really disappointing thing.
It's not disappointing, that's shameful. That's not how developers should. Not even EA or Activision behave that crappy.
Well, they sort of do, actually. I mean, how many support tickets I've put in for Call of Duty and not got a response back? Once. Nothing. And the issues haven't been fixed. I mean, I've still got the issues that come out in Season 3 for Call of Duty, which has been out for a long time now, and I've still get the issue which came out with it. Well, it's been around, but it's got worse apparently with Season 3, and that's the error failed to host lobby, which I can't get in the game, and to fix it I actually have to shut the whole game down. Some people actually have to shut their PC down and restart their router to get it, be able to get back into the game again. And you think that's a major. And the weird thing of that one is too, is that a lot of forum posts will say that is about people complaining because they can't be, they can't play with friends. And it seems like it happens to a lot of people who are playing in parties, and I'm not. It happens to me, well, at least once every day. It happens to me, sometimes twice, that I get that failed to join lobby, host lobby, and I'm not in the party with anyone.
Great.
So, Apparently they know about it and said they were going to do something about it, and that's it. That's the difference between that's probably the one difference between those guys and Giants, is that they will acknowledge the problem, then ignore it. Where Giants doesn't acknowledge the problem anyway, publicly, They'll say, oh yeah, okay, we're that, we're trying to fix it, and then you don't hear anything about it, because they hope that since they've said that, no one's going to bother chasing them up, because they think that, they're onto it. It's going to be sorted.
That's even worse, man.
But they can do this, and the reason they can do it is because people will always buy the game. We're the ones with the power, we're consumers, right? We can affect change by stop buying their game.
Yeah, but there will always be enough 12-year-olds buying a shooter.
Well, there's that generation's gone where people put a standard. Now it's about, I have to have it. I have to have it. That's what it's all about. So I don't care. I spent all that time working for that money, and I don't get a fully fixed product, but I don't care, because a lot of it's to do with the title of the game and everything else. And then they just sit and whinge about it and forums and stuff, it's not been fixed, and they don't fix it, but they still play the game, and they know that, and that's why they don't bother, because they know when they bring out another one, people will buy it because it's a big name game, and the same issues will happen. There will be bugs, and they won't bother fixing them, and people will complain about it again, and they'll say, yeah, we're fixing them, and then they won't fix it, and then it'll just continue because we let them. It'll stop. They would stop doing that. They would actually put more on effort to put out a product, more finished, polished product, which they can do if we stop buying the game, if they stop getting all the nice little amount of money that they're getting for doing half a job, and they're getting us to pay for it when we do, a full day's hard work with our money.
Let's not even start about microtransactions. When you have a half-finished game for which you pay $60, and then they want another 15 for skins and crap.
Oh, yeah, that I don't agree with. That's ridiculous. I mean, there's some nice skins and stuff I'd like in Call of Duty, but for a gun with a couple of things I don't normally use, a charm and stickers and stuff, $30? No. $30 for one gun, that's ridiculous. They'll get more sales, but it's a thing. It's one of those things where they know people will want it because they want other people to say to other people, hey, look what I got, aren't I cool? And that's a stupid thing over a game, And it happens with a lot of things, but no. It's not going to change, that's the problem, because we got the power, but we decided to give all the power to them. And that's why they do it to us all the time, because we let them. And then sit there and moan about it instead of doing something about it. They just sit there and moan about it.
And that is why they ruin the education system. Because stupid people moan about unimportant things, but do nothing about it. And do nothing about the important things.
Well, they don't anymore. And it's the joys of having a good life. We got it a lot easier than in some way, most ways. I mean, than a lot of human beings in early years. So it's a comfortability thing. I'm comfortable. Everything else is okay. That's fine. And the rest of it's about getting your own way more. where back in, oh really? A sign, my big heavy machine can't conquer a little sign. You know, there was a lot more important things, and there still is a lot more important things. I mean, you got a war with Russia and Ukraine at the moment. What you get is a whole month or 2 months of a court case over a couple of blooming hectares. Like making a big deal out of that. More coverage than you got with the Ukraine.
I agree,
But that's the way it
agree.
is.
But I think that is why they blew up the court case that much, to distract from the Ukraine stuff. I mean, has anybody of you heard anything about COVID lately?
Yeah, every day we
At
get
all?
updates. Yeah, we get updates every day here.
Yeah, I mean, a small update, but anything like case numbers?
Yeah, every day. They tell us the case numbers, how many people have died, how many people have got infected. We just got our first case of that, one of the new variants. We also got the first case of monkeypox here or something as well. So, yeah, no, we get it. You're all done, so I can click on that contract. I can clear the course while I'm there. Yeah. That's completed, so what else can I do? We do that one. That's field 74. That's way back at my place. Oh, I should have got something a bit closer, damn it. Field 40 was ready. Damn it. Field, what was that? 74. Oh, my worker. Yeah. Off we go. I thought I just folded them up. And you. Now, I'm assuming this will be able to run my baler. So anyway, look, I'll tell you, yeah, I've got to have a serious think about whether or not we're going to be carrying these farming sim streams on until they fix this issue with the contracts, because, you know, and if you're new here, the contracts is a big part of this competition, because we started with absolutely nothing and we're trying to make money to build our own farms, like you do with start from scratch, basically. Do a lot of contracts, save up your money and build your own farm. And because of the absolute disgusting way Giants does their patches now, and the way they've developed to do that and becoming a regular thing, fix something, break 3 other things, and not doing a quick fix or fix it, getting onto it, fix it quickly, it's putting a hinder on the old competition, because it's actually giving Smudo, who is in the lead, and that's the reason why he's getting more of an advantage, because he's in the lead, because he's got a bunch of productions and stuff which he can make money on, where most of us are still relying on contracts. So that'll just put him more in the lead, which we can't have. Because it's not done as lead.
What you are saying, you are not really angry at Giants, you're just annoyed that I get more of a lead. Now
No,
you are exposed.
you get more of a lead because of Giants. I mean, good on you. All right, I'm not putting down your work. You got to be in the lead. You are in the lead. But now that the Giants has put the game in your advantage even more, it gives us less opportunity to be able to come back and beat your ass and feel smoked about it.
That's never gonna happen.
And if I'm going to do that, it means I've got to think of something else we've got to do. And what's even worse is I'm paying for a server that I'm not using. Oh, hang on, what size is this fish? Is it the big size? 180. It is. I was going to do the higher work and do this, but then might end up cultivating my field of grass.
What's up?
So, I'll get Causeway to do it, so I'll put headlands on it and then I'll be alright. Field position here. Can I get away with 2? Oh, I can. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hell no. Absolutely not. I told them to start at the first waypoint and I started unfolding the cultivator one over my grass field. You know what I could do? I could upload my Stevie's album credit edit, which is very old by the way, ladies and gentlemen, because I couldn't be bothered downloading the update because I needed another save game, new save game, so I've got an old version of his album credit, but